So I'm building the Hudson Yards. I have it right here. It's on the west side of Manhattan, probably right on the Hudson River, between like 30th and 34th Street, right around Midtown, very close to Madison Square Garden and the Empire State Building. And the reason why I'm building this is because I'm building it for a follower on one of my other accounts. He sent in some money thinking it was me, and he thought I was going to build him something, but it was a fake account, and he lost $85. And he messaged me like the real account, and I found out about it. So I'm going to make him something. I'm going to make him the Hudson Yards, and I'm going to give it to him for free. I felt bad, you know. So he wanted something near the shoreline, and I picked the Hudson Yards, which is right on the Hudson River, right across from New Jersey. And there's a whole, it's a nice area. It's a new complex. It's a new residential and commercial complex right on the Hudson River, with a lot of buildings, a lot of shapes. This is the biggest building in the Hudson Yards. I'm almost done with it. I'm not quite finished with it. I still have to build the balcony that goes around. It's a beautiful view. The people who live there and work there, there's a balcony right on the outside, which faces Midtown, downtown, and uptown. And it's really, really, I've never been there, but I've seen pictures of it, and I've heard people who have been up there, and they said it's pretty amazing. So I have a bunch more. There's a lot more buildings that are going to be going here. I'm still building them. I have them all here. If you can see these right here on the laying down. I built most of them. I think I have a few more to go, but this one goes here. I basically finished most of them. This one I also have to carve a little bit more. This roof is not as angled as I would like. I think I would like it a little bit more. So I got to sand that down. So I'm going to build this for him, and I'm going to mail it to him. I'm going to put it in a box. I'm going to mail it to him. And there's a few other people too who sent in money and never got it. And he showed me a receipt. So if I get a receipt from someone else and let me know that they spent money and they never got anything, I'll make them something too. Just something to compensate them for sending in money, thinking it was me. Let me put the roof on this. Yeah, so the Hudson Yards, it's a very new complex. It's a new complex that was on the train yard where they parked the subways when they were not, when they're out of use. And they built this, and they actually have it underground at the subways now. And this was the same spot that they were going to build the new Jets stadium before they built MetLife Stadium in Jersey. They were going to play here, but for some reason it just never came about. It would have been nice, still staying in New York. Jets staying in New York. The fact that they're in New Jersey, it's almost like they're a Jersey team. But it's been like that for so long. I mean, I used to go there when it was the Meadowlands, like the other Giant Stadium. But I've been to MetLife a few times. But it would have been nice. I wish they would build a stadium for the Jets in Flushing Meadow Park. That would be nice. Which is right next to like Citi Field. But I guess they can't do that, not in a park. But that would have been really cool, But there's a lot of carving, a lot of shapes, a lot of nice buildings. This is another one. This building that I found. This building I built a long time ago. This is the RCA building, which is the first building I ever built with my other model. But this was a different. Before I built that, I built like another small little model of New York, which is a smaller scale. And this is the RCA building that I built. This is where the Christmas tree is. Like right here would be the Christmas tree that they put in Rockefeller Center, right here. And you look up, this is the side that you see right here. So yeah, I built this 25 years ago, probably, or a little about 20, maybe 23 years ago. I built this RCA building, and I still have it. It still looks good. I'm always going to keep that one. My favorite building, the RCA building, besides the World Trade Center and the Empire State Building. But so I'm going to be working on this. I want to get this done. I want to send it to him, just to make up for the fact that he sent in money and lost his money. This is another building. So I'm getting all these ready. I have to finish carving them, and then I'm going to paint them, and then I'm going to glue them to the board, and I will mail it out to him. It's just hard, sometimes it's hard for me to get to these because I work 60 hours a week, so the only time I get is right now it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I gotta be up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. It's the only time. I mean, I'm gonna try to start doing these videos a little more often because I wanna show you the progress as much as I could with these, with the Hudson Yards and whatever I'm gonna build next. Probably finish up Minneapolis and maybe build something else for somebody who missed something. So I'm just gonna finish up this. There's another one. This is another building that I made. This is part of the Hudson Yards. I had them all on this board, and then I knocked into it. I knocked them all over. But all these are going to be going. It's going to kind of look something like this. I'm going to show you a close-up in a second. It's going to kind of look like this. This one goes here in the middle. That I know. Here's another building. See that? This one goes right here. Another one. So I'm finding them all. Here's another one. All right, so let me show you a close-up of it. These are not all the buildings, but there are a lot of them. This is before paint, and I still have to sand them a little more. So this is what I'm going to send to the guy who lost his money. I still have to sand it down a little bit. As you can see, it needs to be sanded. And I got to do the roads.